And good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Music Free Gaming. All the gaming of those other streams, but none of the music. I hope you're having a fabulous day today. It is Tuesday, and back here playing some Minecraft, so it's going to be all sorts of fun. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get into that. There we go. Alrighty then. Now, I'm going to need a few things, which I don't remember where I left them. Actually, I probably left them over elsewhere. But, well, you know what's really cool? Alright, I'm just going to have to get over here and sort some things. Actually, take that back. I might not, because I might actually have put a bunch of stuff over here. Alright, so today on the stream, I'm going to remember how to think. It's going to be hard, but that's the plan. Not super confident I'm going to get there, but that's the idea. Okay, so I do actually have stuff here. So the plan here is to do a large stables, like multi-level, because horses like being on the second floor, right? That's totally what they're into. So let's start. We'll grab a little bit of birch. All right, let's make sure I know what I'm doing, which is always a plus, and also not always the case. You know how it goes. I'm sure you've been there a few times. Oh, well. Also sleeping. Sleeping is good. Whew. Boy, oh boy. All right. This one's a little weird because of the 3 there. I might have to do a little something underneath, but let's continue this. So I'm going to start that there like that. I think what I want to do is, I think I want to take out some of that. Maybe put in, actually, I was thinking I could put in some glowstone behind it. I don't know, I'm just trying to figure out what the walls are going to be like. And I want to start over here because this is where I have the least amount of room. This wall, you know what? I should probably just slide all of this over a little bit. I really need to figure out what I'm going to do here. Because right now, I'm looking at design that's 2 blocks wide. Can't really dig into this wall, which actually is not necessarily a bad thing. Okay, so let's try a little bit of this and a little bit of that and some of this. Okay. So, let's see. If I take... No, I can't dig into the wall. That was... I just had that conversation. Okay. So, if we put some of these up there like that, and then maybe... Well, that's not helpful. No, because what I'm thinking of doing is I'm thinking of filling this area right here with some water. Right, so you got a little water trough going. Now, I suppose I could replace those blocks, but just means whatever, if I end up doing anything on the other side of this, that's 2 blocks, which I almost certainly will. All right, let's move all of this. Okay, and you know, that's why I started here. Let's play with this a little bit. So that means I'm going to push out this side. And I've got, I'm going to say all the room in the world, but I've got plenty of room to play with going this way. So, all right, so let's take this. All right, what if I were to, oops. What if I were to put these in the right way? Okay. So yes, what if I slide everything over this way a couple of blocks? All right, so that's going to go there like that. Yeah, then I can put some blocks behind here, do all that stuff. Okay. That'll work, which means I have to move these guys over 2 blocks, which is fine. I can do that. I have the technology. Okay, so that's going to go there. Well, I was not 100% sure I know what's going on here, but we'll take some wild, uneducated guesses, right? Sure. Okay, again, that stone is the floor, so that's where all of that's going to be, which means I need to push all of this back. Okay, just a couple of blocks here, right? This'll go this way. Okay, right, so we'll push this back a couple of blocks like that. It's going to be fabulous. These horses are going to be so happy. I mean, it's not every day you get stables with... Where's my axe? There it is. That has 2 stories, you know. I'm not sure I'd want to be the horses on the lower deck, but, you know, probably won't matter. Right? Sure. Okay, so let's get this one over here now. Now, I might end up moving these again, but for the time being, this is fine. And the only reason I might end up moving them again is if I have to push out into this hill just a little bit more as I design this. Now, those sides are going to move too, but for now, I'm just going to leave them. Okay, so what do I want to put back behind this? I was kind of want something... So I'm going to do birch in here, obviously, because, hey, birch. But do I want to put in something? I don't know. Something needs to go in here. There's a whole lot of something. I don't know. So let's see. So I'm going to put water there. I suppose... Actually, this might... So if I put some glowstone there, and then... Let's actually go ahead and continue the birch blocks, which are here. Yeah. Okay, I recognize birch. I've seen it before. Okay, so this is going to come up this way. So I'll put in some water there. You'll still be able to see the glowstone, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Except for it is, and I don't want it there. You know, sometimes that happens. Darn it. Okay, you know what's really cool? Using the right tool to break your stuff. Alright, so if I were to bring this way. Okay, so I could do it like this. Where are those? Trapdoors, right? Okay, and now it's a stables. It doesn't need to be super amazingly ornate. But it should be doing a little bit of something here. Of course, I need to go bring some stone over, but that's okay. I had some stone with me a while back, but I spent a little bit of time Saturday paving the nether, so I have to go get some more stone. I've got it in my storage, but it's all good. Yeah, I want to change that, but I think what I want to do is... Yeah, I've got some more stairs. Cool. I think all I'm going to do is just a little bit of texture here. And by that, I mean I'm going to put the wrong block in and then take it out again. Okay. All right, so now that floor is going that way. Let's go ahead and stone brick this. Hi. All right, fine, I'll fly. That's fine. Okay, so that's where the floor is going to be on the area above, which means I get to go up just a touch more. I mean, I could just slap that in there like that, which isn't horrible. You know, that's certainly fine. Okay, now these guys are going to come out this way. I think I want to take a different wood. Maybe I'll use spruce. Spruce could be fun, I guess. Do I have shears? Probably left them in the... Probably put them in my ender chest, because I have a bad habit of forgetting they're in my inventory. Alright, so let's go ahead and put these in here. And actually that can come out that way. This one can too, but you know, it's just... we'll see what happens. That'll come back around that way. All right, and then I will need some fence along the side there. All right, because it's going to be wood floor, which is definitely fine. Oh, Mandolin joined the game. Welcome, welcome. Guess I'll shout out a little howdy and hi there over there too, because hey, why not? Okay, so that'll go that way now. Yeah, so I've got the trapdoors now. I am just, you know, hiding some light, you know, that type of thing. Oh, hey, people sleeping. Awesome. All right, so continue like this. Let me just build this up a little bit. So I'm not totally sold on this idea, but I'm going to go ahead and just build this up. Okay, I guess I live here now. All right, let's try that again. Okay, so we'll just put that in there like that. Okay. So I can do that, and that's definitely a thing. Now I've got space. The reason I moved out a couple of blocks is I can put some things behind this. So if I wanted to, I could replace the stairs with slabs, throw some other block behind it, and give it a little bit of color. Which actually might look interesting. All right, so let's take that out. Okay, I'm hoping I can pick up the stairs, but that might be beyond me. Some problems are just too hard to solve. Picking up floating blocks are definitely seems to be one of those today. All right, do I have anything interesting here? Oh, some slabs. I guess that qualifies as interesting. Okay. Let's try doing this now. All right, so if I were to put these slabs in here like this. Okay. And what color would be good behind that? Now I can go get some blue. Blue would look good. Blue terracotta might be okay too. All right, time for the great shulker hunt. One of these shulkers has concrete and stuff. It's not that one. Okay, that's got concrete powder. Some blue terracotta. Alright, see if I can find the one that actually has the blue concrete. Actually, it's got purple. I'm going to take it with me just because I'm here and I might as well. Okay. Well, I was fairly certain I had some... Ah, okay. I already had some made up. I was fairly certain I did. I mean, so I guess sometimes I don't, but yeah, fairly certain I did. All right, so first, let's take the blue terracotta behind this. Okay, so that gives us a real subtle purple stripe. Okay. Or, what if I put in some blue? Okay. And that gives a little bit more pronounced stripe, except in blue instead of purple, or instead of the light purple. Ooh, actually, what might be good, let's take out that blue and put in the actual purple concrete. The other thing that might be good would be to color code this. Okay, so... Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use the purple, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this in two layers, right? So, as I said, this is a two-story stable because horses can go up ladders. Oops, that was blue. I wanted the purple. But this is a good demonstration. So what I'm going to do is I'll do on the first floor, maybe I'll do the purple, and on the second floor I'll do blue. And so, all right, we parked on the blue level, right? You ever go to a parking garage or an airport or something? I parked next to the picture of the squirrel. Yeah, so it's that type of idea, right? Okay. Cool. Now, here's the other question. What do I want to do for the dividers for the stalls? Now, I could 100% just do logs and fences and things, or planks and fences. Ooh, a new player has entered the battle. Awesome. Okay. Just give a shout out there to Assault Queen, who is there and doing stuff. Okay. All right, so I need to put something in here, and then I need to put some fence here. Or some walls or something. Actually, walls might not be bad. I don't know that I'm going to have gray floor, so I don't want to use stone brick walls. I think that would be a little bit too gray, right? But Blackstone might be a little bit dark. But let's try it. Let us try. For behold, thus saith the Blackstone, here I am. Actually, you know what? Let's do the brick. Okay? Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's definitely lots of stuff. Okay, so let's... All right. So let's take the stone brick. And I think what I'm going to do... actually, I know what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to teleport because it's faster. I think I'm going to take some of this spruce. All right, let's just get some new spruce. Hello, spruce. All right, so let's take the spruce, and I'm just going to run this up. Actually, not that way. I'm going to run it up Okay, the spruce is going to come up here like this. Okay, not that high. Okay, but I'll run some spruce up this way. We'll eventually get myself detangled from all the wool. I was going to say cotton. Not quite cotton. Cotton's got a slightly different, feel. I have been told, and sometimes I believe, that cotton is the fabric of my life, but I'm not entirely convinced that that's not just propaganda. All right. Right, so that's going to go that way. I'll need to fill in some stuff along the sides there. And I might do that with concrete, actually. Right, so if I come in here and just slip a little concrete that way. Ooh, that's actually not bad. I'm going to have an outer wall here, which is going to hide that. Oops, I'm going to randomly float down, because that's a thing that happens. Yeah, okay, so that's going to be interesting. Ooh, but what if... Well, that's going to be interesting, but what if I did something a little bit... I don't know, crazier. I don't know if I want to... I was thinking I might move this glowstone that I've got here up to this level with the trapdoors over it. But I don't really want to see the glowstone up there, so I guess that's not going to be a thing. Okay, so yeah, so that's not too bad. Bring some more floor across that way. And all right, this is what I was going to work on. Here, there's something else. I can't remember what, but there was something important here. Clean up all this wool. The wool was here just as placeholders. All right, so if I were to come in here like this, now the redeeming factor here is that the blackstone is not totally black. It's actually a little bit purple, which is okay, I guess. Okay, and if I don't go all the way up to the top, right? Okay, just leave it sort of up like that. All right, and then what I can do is come in here with some gates. What sort of gates do I want to use? Let's first off, I'm gonna need a bunch of sticks to pull this off, and a little bit of something else here too, like this. Okay, so I'm just gonna ban that. Here we go. Sorry, you drop into my stream and start spamming your own stream. That's ban worthy. So don't do that. It's not nice. All right, so that's going to go there. I was going to grab some spruce fence, I think was the plan here. All right, so I'm going to take some spruce gates like this, right, and just plop them in there like that. Okay, that should be fairly reasonable. Yeah. I'm down. All right, cool. So I need to do a couple of things here. One of which is I am going to need to get some straw because I want to put hay bales here underneath all of this stuff. Let's see. Oh. Well, if I'm going to be placing the stone, I should probably have the stone. Actually, let's grab a couple of those. Partly because I need to make some stone brick to finish the floor up there. Okay. Now, okay, so let's see now. Let's take this out. And I'm going to run stone this way. Let's see, how wide do I want this to go? Because that really is an important question. It's like, all right, how wide is my walkway going to be? Because you come prancing in on a horse, and then you need some space. So if I were to do two, actually two's not bad because it's fences, and so it doesn't take the entire block. Or fences, it's wall, but whatever. Doesn't take up the entire block, whatever I call it. Okay, so I'm going to have to push this back another couple of blocks, I think. Yeah, and then clean out some other things, and yeah, all that fun stuff. Okay. Okay, so guess we'll just take out just a bunch of this, because it's not like I needed this hill here anyway, right? You know, this whole building with the terrain, you know, what's that? That just seems silly now. Okay, so that's going to go that way. This is going to go 4, and then don't need the seeds. I do need the spruce logs, because, you know, cheese nuggets. Okay. Okay. Hey, Blue Cross, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. This is a family-friendly stream, so please do not swear in the chat. Thank you very much. All right, so that's going to go this way, actually. Oh. Yeah, super dark. All right, cool, cool. Yeah, no worries. No worries. Okay, yes, thunderstorms. Thunderstorms are fun. All the thunder you can storm. Okay, so this is going to come in that way. All right. Well, thank you for the follow, and yeah. Poor Civil. All right, so just plop this on down. Oops. Well, I should probably plop it down in a way that's actually useful. So that's going to go that way. I guess this is going to move and figure out something else. And I still don't need that. Seeds are not at all necessary. Okay. Cool. So this is going to work fine. Okay, this thunderstorm is energetic. I mean, some thunderstorms, you get up there and they're like, okay, boom, and we're done. This one's definitely a little noisy. Silly thunderstorms. Okay, so that's going to go that way, and then I'll get the rest of the floor going eventually. But I do want... Whoa. All right, well, that's fine. I'll stand atop this wall until some skeleton decides to shoot me off of it. Okay. Now, I do want to take out this lovely section of tree. I mean, it's not actually tree. It's used to be tree. It fondly remembers its time as a tree. You know, where it would just sit there and grow and be happy. But now its life has changed. So that's going to go there. I don't know entirely what its life is now, but that's dark oak. That's not spruce. All right, that's fine. That's fine. I can do spruce inside. And a little dark oak out here. In fact, if I go there and there, yeah, that's about the same. Okay, so I can do some decorating stuff here. Now, I have some hill in the way, but this is okay because what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring some road this way, and so I can tear out part of this hill to put the road in. Which will be fun, because then as I build these buildings up, yeah, that'll make some semblance of sense, perhaps. One can only hope that sense is going to come from any of this. Okay, so let's go ahead and craft up some more stairs. Since I am going to need a bunch of those. Okay. And not for the last time do I wish I could use stone cutters on stairs. Okay, so that's going to go that way. Alright, so stairs are going to come in back here. Alright, just like that. Glowstone goes back here. No. No, I'm wrong. It happens a lot, you'll find. You watch the streams long enough, you'll find I'm wrong an awful lot. Okay, so yeah, so that's going to go in there. It slides in this way. Okay, so that'll go in there like that. Let's take this out. Grab some happy little slabs. Okay, and then the purple concrete's going to go around behind it. Okay, so that's a slab. I've heard of them. I've even used them on occasion. Okay. Right, so the slabs are then going to come around this way like that. So now you're parking on the purple level. Right? Sure. And then as I build these on the next one, I'll put a blue stripe across the top and it'll be lovely, right? Sure, why not? Okay, I can do this. This can be done. All right. I'm really hoping that I might get some pillagers popping up. I need a pillager. I need them to run my bank. Okay, I know it seems a little strange, but no, I absolutely need pillagers to run my bank. So, keep an eye out for some of them here. Okay, anyway, so this is going to go that way, and this is going to go that way. Yeah. Okay, I think this is going to be fine. Right? Put in some... Actually, let's take some stone brick. I'm going to put some stone brick right here under all of this fun stuff, right? So it's going to slide down there like that. I'm actually trying to decide if I want to put in some put stone brick under the walls, but for now we'll just leave them like that. So I'm definitely going to need some more black stone walls here. Okay, so that'll go there like that. I'll get some spruce in and stuff there in a minute, but I think I want to put the brick at least under the front block of each of these. Okay. Now where things are going to get a little bit interesting. Take those those out. Put the blocks in. So I'm going to get the hay bales. All right, the hay bales are going to be here on the floor. Oh, hey. It got dark. It's hard to tell because, you know, the thunderstorm. They have a tendency to make things dark. Okay, so... yeah. Grab some more of this. I should drop off this dirt. I'm not going to need it. One of these boxes I can throw some dirt in. There we go. See? Easy peasy. Alright. Cool, cool. So, I haven't figured out what I want to do here. You know, because I do want to put some stuff in here. I just, you know, put on the floor, put in some stuff in the middle. I just don't know what. I don't think I want to do pillars, to be honest. I think pillars are going to be a little bit too, too wrong, I think is the right word I'm looking for. Okay, so I'm going to run this way. Now, okay, now you notice, or maybe you didn't notice, but this is 3 blocks wide. Yeah, because that's going to be dealing a little bit with what's happening upstairs. So the plan is to run another level up here, right? Let's grab the, right, all of this, these stone bricks are going to come over this way. Right, so I'm going to have a second floor, some more horses, stables and types, stable type things over here. See, that's the word I'm looking for. I remember it. And then, look at some other things going on here. Get bridges going across that way. It's going to be great. Okay, but this gap, this 3 block wide gap, and this 3 block wide gap are going to do some fun things. So this one, I'm going to have a ramp that leads up to this so that you can come up and park your horse up here. This gap is going to be a bridge that will lead across to this thing, which is going to be a tavern. Okay, tavern, restaurant, pub, you know, cafe, you know, eating establishment. It's going to be up there. It's going to be all posh, or at least something, a reasonable facsimile of posh. Okay, so yeah, so that'll be great. And it's going to have this nice view of the rest of the city going over there, so that's the idea. Okay, so all of this loveliness. Now, this, well, I'll leave that there for now. So I've got spruce coming up here, and I've got dark oak. That's going to be over there. Now, these guys need to move. Got a bunch of things going on. Okay. Cool. All right, so 2 blocks, and then this guy comes up this way. All right, and then 2 blocks. I might change that. Of course, I've been using spruce, and I had dark oak. I was thinking I was going to use dark oak when I set this up originally, but I had forgotten because it happens to me. It probably happens to you too, so, you know, it's just one of those things. It happens. Everybody just forgets. All right, but I think I'll stick with the, let's take the dark oak out for now. All right, so if I come in this way, and let's bring the dark oak, well, something. There's definitely something. I want to make sure I've got the shape of this down before I get too much of the first floor done. That way I don't have to redo it. You You know, I've heard it said planning is helpful. You know, which I suppose it is. I think because of the way I'm doing things, I am going to do this in spruce instead of dark oak. Which isn't a bad thing. I think it's going to go better with the birch anyway. Am I making the change partly because of laziness? Yes. Yes, I am. But that doesn't change the fact that I think it's the right choice despite that. Okay, so... Okay, so take out that dark oak, replace it with spruce. I don't know. I have a hard time with dark oak sometimes. I love the wood. It's great for some different things. You know, dark oak doors are all over the place, right? But sometimes with the logs, it's just a little bit tougher to work with. Okay, so yeah, so these get to come up this way. All right, now that's the gate. So I'll figure out, I need to get the stables in place up here. So they're all going to continue on that way. This is why I brought all this extra stone. Again, I don't want to get too far out of whack. Okay, so that's going to go this way, and I think just going to put that there for now. Where's the spruce? There it is. Okay. Because I want this to be 3 blocks wide. Okay, so that makes sense. We'll have the floor will come over, so you won't be able to tell from down here. It's only when you're up inside this section of the stables that it will matter. Because, you know, stables matter. All right. You know, let's take a look, because this one's the closest, I think. This might be a little bit tall, which is a benefit, honestly. Just as I'm looking at this a little bit, that might really be a benefit. Because what I could do is run stone brick slabs under here, and then put the, then I could put hay bales on top of it at that level. Except right here, which would be brick anyway, because that's the walkway. Right, and then, yeah, if I continue the bridge across this way, up and over this section of tunnel. Yeah, I think that might work, because if this is floor level, what is this, 86? Which is also 86. Yeah, so that, I think, is going to work. So let's do this. Let's get a whole mess of slabs. Because slabs are fun. It's in the wrong place. Okay. All right, so this will be the ceiling, and then I'll be able to put whatever else I'm doing on top of it for the floor above. Okay. And see, this feels a little bit better. It was feeling just a touch tall before. And now I think the scale is a little bit nicer. Okay. And that's sort of an important thing to figure out sometimes, is what is the scale of this build? Is it right? Should it be bigger? You know, sometimes you want to build that's 3 blocks high or 4 blocks high for your rooms. This one, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that was even, given that you're going to be riding in here on a horse, it's just a little bit high. So, yeah, putting the slabs in there is going to be a good thing. Plus, you know, it's a parking garage. Parking garages are not known for their epic high ceilings. Usually, they're so low that you barely get your car in. And that's by design. It's not an accident. It's by design so that they don't have to build it as tall to fit as many cars in. Or in this case, horses. Okay. Yeah, so that's going to build out across this way. Okay, I think this is going to be doing okay. Let's go grab a quick nap. Because, you know, napping is a thing. I'm a big fan of that. Okay. So this is going to go in like this. All right. So let's hop up here for a minute. Now, all right. So let's go ahead and take out some of this. I think what I'll do is I'll run that way. I'll basically run these blocks in here for the it's where the stables are going to go. This guy's going to actually come out. Okay, right? Yeah, I think so. Because in between there, yeah, I've got all of the birch stuff, right? So let's bring this floor out this way a little bit. Okay, yeah, this is totally makes sense to build all of your walls before your ceiling, because that's how buildings work. All right, so now we've got I forgot what the stable looked like. What does each stall look like? You get the backward stairs right between the logs. Okay. So, all right, so you come between the logs, and the stairs are going to be right there. Right, because this is ground level, where these bricks are, not the ceiling below it, here. Okay, so I'm going to be putting in hay bales in there like that. Okay. Now, come in with the blocks, right? These come in here like this. Put some of that in there like that. Whoa, okay. You know what? I can fly. I should abuse that more, but for the sake of my sanity later, I'm going to just place that block in the wrong place. Okay. Cool. And then this is going to basically come around like this. We're just going to pretend I made that jump. All right. I have epic and amazing parkour skills, and we're just going to pretend that I totally made that, right? Sure we are. No one's going to know. It's not like this is, you know, this video's up on the internet for people to see or anything like that, right? Sure. Okay. All right, so this is going to come in here like that with probably some slabs. Oops, come on, get up in here. Some slabs all up in here like that, right? Yeah. Okay. And, oops. Again, with the falling. Okay, so we basically have our stalls here like this now. Right? So they'll go in up with the hay bale in here. Okay? So that's how that's going to work. All right, so that's the blue level. That's the purple level. And I don't know what's going to happen with the roof, but I'm fairly confident there will be one. Because, you know, roofs are good. You got to keep your horses safe, right? Sure. But that's the idea. Okay, so actually out of curiosity, should be plenty of light with those glowstone. That's the word I'm looking for. The Sklone of Stone, or Stone of Glone, or, you know, none of those words make sense, and I'm kind of okay with that. All right, cool. So, yeah. And then I need to do something with this. What did I line that up with? Am I off center? I don't think so. No, I'm okay. Oh, right. I was just thinking I was going to be building some back wall here against this. Right. Okay. All right. I have thoughts, and occasionally they make sense. Not always, but occasionally. Cool. So let's get these slabs in place. All right. And then I can finish doing the rest of the stuff down here. Or not, as the case may be. Sure. Grab a little bit more of that. That's probably too much. I don't know about you. Do you always end up with like 1.5 zillion slabs left over after any time you use a project with slabs? I know I do. So many of my projects have like 14 zillion slabs left over. Okay, so let's finish getting the ceiling in. And actually, since I changed the way I was doing this, I suppose I could use a different material here now, but I think this is good. I said it's a parking garage. It's not like we're talking about something super epic and fancy. But, okay, so those are going to go there. Let's go there. I think this is going to... Well, I was going to put that in there, but I think... Right, just sort of in there like that. But I might want to change those blocks out. Because I do need to build a ramp up this way. So the idea is there's going to be a road here. So I'll take out a good chunk of this hillside. But there's going to be a road coming through here. Right? So you gallop your way across here. And then you can, as you come across, you can either park in here, or you ride up the ramp this way and then into this up here. Okay, does that kind of make sense? Yeah, then you can come in here and right, this is where the horses are parked, right? The stables come in here like this. Okay, and let's make sure I'm across, not messing this up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Okay, cool. So that'll come out for now. All right, and then that comes in there like this. Oops. No. Okay, these guys come out because They'll be replaced with hay bales. Okay, so I've got one more dealy bob right here. Cool. Actually, this one can come out too. Great. So, all right, so that'll come that way. In fact, I may fill this in with some more brick, or I might put a little something else there. We shall see. But. So that'll come up this way, and it'll be great. And then, so you come up here, you park your horse. Because horse parking is an important aspect of a parking garage, right? I mean, it's why we're here. It's a stable, but that is why this exists. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I think that's right. So we'll run some more stable this way and call it good. Now, it's a reasonable question. Why make these too high when they only need to be one to keep the horse in? And the answer is I felt like it. Okay. I wish I could say it was more profound than that, but it's not. I just kind of felt like I wanted to have those walls be too high. All right, so... Oh, I've actually got a whole nother stack. Sweet. That might not be enough, but we'll go with it. All right. Apparently nobody else is sleeping. That's fine. I'll just skid into bed here. And grab a little bit of a nap. Okay, so great. So we get those in. All right, so let's finish getting these stables in place. Okay, so those are going to go there. Right, these stalls. Right, that's actually the word I was looking for, but it's all right. We got it. Okay, so. Yeah, right. I remember how it works. Slab. Ooh, I'm going to need more slabs. Also, my axe would probably be helpful. Just throw that in the offhand. Okay, so that goes there, and then these blocks go on top. Just like that. Okay, cool. That's enough to get started with anyway, right? Sure, why not? Why not? Okay, so... Alright, so again, so let's go there. It's there. This is the purple zone, so that goes here. Okay, and then some more blocks this way. Great. So now, great. Let's throw these purple bits of concrete back here. So our stripe continues all the way across. And it's wonderful. At least that's the theory. Alright, so I am definitely going to need to go get... Excuse me, my voice. Is there something wrong with my voice? It seems a little bit, not quite right. I think maybe I have something caught in my throat. Un momento, por favor. Okay, that's better. I'm feeling better now. Okay. All right, so that's going to go in that way. All right, so we'll take this stuff out. I'm kind of... not 100% sold on the plain stone under these walls. Okay. Now up top I've got stone brick. I might do the same thing here. Is replace the stone with stone brick underneath the walls and go with that. I do like the plain stone in the middle though. I do like that. So it gives it a little bit of a, sort of emphasizes this as a path, right? So you got the stone brick lining it, and then you've got this sort of paved, obvious road thing going on. So I can go with that. Okay. Cool. But again, let's see. What, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh! Those are, too big. Should be 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, these are off by 1. Which means that whole side could actually come in 1. Because I actually kind of like the... I could widen this aisle, though. Let's try that. Let's widen the aisle, and let's just see what... I think that might... I'm not sure if that would be better or not, honestly. Put the stone back. And... okay. Just going to put the brick in here. Right, so it comes all the way across this way. Alright, so we'll just run some stone brick right under there. And there too. Okay? Yeah, that's better. That's better, because it'll be 3 wide here. And then I'll have a 3 wide, yeah, 1, 2, 3 up top here as well. Yeah, okay, cool. So let's actually take out this. Okay, so that's going to be there. This is going to be, the path. Okay. Okay, so if this comes this way, so right, so and I can push out into this space here a bit, so I'm okay with that. Right, it's not like there's a huge deal, so I need to cut down this tree and tear into that hill a little bit, which I was planning on doing anyway, so again, not a huge problem. Okay. Right, in fact, I may pull these logs out even 1 block further. So they actually end up just being at that 45, and that's okay. But I'll worry about... it's one of those things I can worry about the shape of the outside after I get the inside all done. Which is totally how buildings work, right? You build the outside last. So how's it going, Zach? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a fabulous day today. Alright, so that'll go there. Yeah, we'll just grab our handy-dandy shovel. Open this up a little bit more. There we go. Now there isn't going to be a stall here. Right, it's going to be a little bit of something else there. I'm not entirely sure how this is going to work. The plan was, at least initially, I was going to build, and I think it still is, I'm going to build a leather worker. Yeah, basically here's the front office. Right, but it's a leather worker. It's there might be something else in there. And then this will be their door in. Okay. that's certainly a possibility. The other thing I could do is close off this wall. You enter the stable through here on this side, and the ramp that will go up over it over there as well, right? And just do something along those lines. But if I do that, that's going to get in the way of any sort of building that happens here. So I think I like that as just the, hey, this is the employee entrance, so they can get in here and take care of the critters. Right? Makes sense? Sure it does. At least that's the theory. And everyone knows theory is always exactly the same as practice. In theory. Practice, it's less so. But in theory, they are the same. Okay, so those go in there like that. There's my slabs. Okay, so slabs go here. Grab the purple concrete because it goes here in the middle. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, so these are going to slide in here like this. Okay. Great. And then I need to figure out what's happening here, but... Oh, hey, darn it. I forgot to put the blocks on top of that. Wheel. Somebody's forgetful today. Is it you? I've already forgotten. Okay, cool. So that's going to go in there like that. All right, so I now need to make up a whole mess of trapdoors. Gates. So, you know, as I'm looking at that, I think I actually want to try some dark oak gates. Well, let's leave that one there for a moment. And I'm going to go ahead and turn all that into that. Okay. Grab some dark oak fence gates things. Yeah. All right, and let's just see. I'm going to drop them in here. Yeah, that's going to be better. See, what the deal is with the spruce is it's a little bit lighter color, which is fine. Spruce is good like that. But the dark oak, the inside of the dark oak being darker matches the unpeeled spruce here a little bit. So that color lines up a little bit better. So you play with that. That's how that goes. Okay, so I'm going to need some more. So let's go ahead and get some more of those. And then grab some more. Yep, that's definitely a bunch. Now, I really should be thinking about, sleeping or something here. Oh, I forgot to put in these walls. That is the other fun, is these are a little bit lower because, hey, it's a stone wall, and they do that. Which is fine. Totally fine. All of it. It's fine. Okay, now I am sort of tempting fate here. Just a little bit. With the, hey, it's dark out. But the, yeah, playing with that. I want some pillagers to spawn. Now, they don't need dark necessarily to do it. But I'm giving them a little bit of time. Just to show up and say, hi, it's dark out. Maybe I want to spawn. Maybe that pig is a spy for them. I don't know. You can't really trust pigs. Let's say hello to Lene out there on the server. All right, so. Okay, yeah, that's going to be good. So it's going to take this floor out. And I'm going to have to go teleport back to my base and go pick up some wheat so I can make some hay blocks, that old hay block chestnut. Okay, so this is going to come on out. I could get my shovel, but I'm feeling lazy. Okay, cool. Yeah, so throw some hay bales in those pits. The other thing that's going to happen... Okay, those are covered. These are not. Okay. The other thing that's going to happen is, one, I'm going to put these trap doors over the light. Okay. Like you do. Okay, so those are going to go in there. Get the hay bales. So for now, I'm going to leave those stone, but I may come back in and make those stone brick. We'll see how it looks after I get all the other stuff in. All right, so great. Okay, but otherwise, this is starting to look okay. It'll be interesting to see what happens with this back wall, because I have no idea. It's a thing. Something is going to happen there. Okay, cut through the transporter room. There was zero reason to go through the transporter room, other than, you know, it was there. Which I suppose is enough of a reason to do just about anything, right? Okay, so I'm going to need a lot of hay bales. Okay. You know, this is sort of becoming a dumping ground for random garbage, this box. I mean, it kind of happens, but... Okay. Great. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to grow some more wheat. Mostly, I don't use hay bales a lot. Stables are a wonderful place for them, right? Where I do use hay bales is for target blocks, for various redstone things. Right, I don't use them a lot, but because I don't do a whole lot of redstone, but you know, some, and it's good. Now I'm going to come in here and sleep. Partly because it's night and I don't want to be eaten by monsters, which is, you know, a nice reason to sleep, but also so I can wake my bees up here for a minute, so they can get me some more stuff. The honeycomb and the honey, I use those a lot, actually, in my builds, so I definitely want them to be there, you know. Alright, so the idea is... Oops, that's wrong. Okay. Okay, you know what would be really cool? Putting it in place the right way. Okay, I don't know that that's totally possible, but it is sort of the idea. Okay. Okay, so we get the hay. Now, what might be a nice touch would be to put a little bit of hay going under the walls. But open. There you go. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm not going to have enough hay bales, but we'll go with it. You know, you work with what you've got, and what I've got are 36 hay bales. I do have more wheat, and I've got, you know, it will obviously grow more, but well, I might have enough. Right, because it's 6 per, and I think I had 6 stables up, or 6 stalls up here. Booyah! All right, and that's how you do that, because I totally and completely didn't plan that at all. So I like when it works. You know, a wise man once said, "I love it when a plan comes together." Okay, so Great. So that's going to slide in there. Got that going. I'm going to need some more birch. Well, I've got some. I think it'll be enough. The only catch is that the trapdoors are expensive, but otherwise it'll probably be okay. All right, so let's go get the upper stables done, right? Got these guys done. I need to do the floor, but I'll get that all in place as I get a little bit closer. Okay, and then I'm going to have to do the outside of the building. It's one of those cases where I've built the outside, and then I'll come back in and build the inside to contain it. Which is sort of it's a weird approach in real life, but in Minecraft it's not necessarily a bad way of doing things. Okay, so okay, great. So that's going to go in there. All right, so now we get our backward stairs here, because these are going to slide in here like this. Okay, and then, yeah, get those back in there like that. Okay, glowstone. Oops, that doesn't go there. No, you do not go there. I don't care who you know. You do not go there. Okay. Okay, so we need to grab some of this stuff. So grab a slab. Grab another slab. Put it in concrete. Okay, so that's going to go around there like that. And then, okay, that goes up that way. And then I'll have some floor and stuff, which will go in here. But, yeah, sort of fill in the ceiling. All right, and then I need to get the trap doors right here. Okay. Right, so welcome to the blue zone, right? Okay, so these guys go there. This is not a super complicated thing, but still, it's a thing. You gotta build it. All right, so it's gonna go that way. Okay, grab our concrete to go in there like that. Okay, and that goes in like that. All right. Put in the trapdoors. Yep, and then what I'll have to do is come in here and fill all of those with water. Okay, so yeah, so this is going to be good. It's going to be all sorts of good. All right, cool. Yeah, see, this is what I was talking about with putting the stone brick under the walls instead of having just the plain stone, which I've got on the first floor. Yeah, I might do that. I was also thinking of throwing in some, just a couple of places. Throw some of the hay bales, yeah, maybe under the wall, so it looks like you've got some hay that's sort of brushed to the side. Okay. All right. Next. Excuse me. I believe you are next. I believe you are upside down. You don't believe me. Just check and see if the blood is rushing to your head. Did you feel any rushing? Okay. If so, you might want to have that checked. Okay, so I just put in 3 blocks, only one of which is in the actual correct place. Okay, you know, such is my skill at Minecraft that I can place, you know, blocks multiple times over and maybe eventually get them in the right place. Okay, so this out. Okay, because now I get the slabs in. Okay, now that's there. And let's get the purple. Not quite. Get the blue. It goes down at that level. Okay, cool. So now that's, well, get that this way. I don't know why. I'm always a little I'm paranoid enough that I never get rid of my crossbow, even though it's not like I'm running into bad guys very often. You know. That's not right. Could be right. It's not, but it's also not right. I don't know what I did with that one. I just missed. That one 100% went the wrong way. So I'm back here. Okay. All right, I'm just going to jump and... Okay, that works. Okay, cool. There we go. Get those in there. Lights. Camera. Action. You know, gotta get the camera action going, otherwise you can't see anything. Oh, speaking of not being able to see things, I need some slabs. All right, slabs ahoy, which are really not a great cookie. Okay, you look at Chips Ahoy, great. Slabs Ahoy, not so much. Just kind of crunchy and just weird. I think maybe if they actually existed, you might want to pass on those. Okay, so go. All right, so that's going to go in there like that, and then these blocks up top here. Cool. Then the next thing is to grab these happy spruce logs. Bring them up to the top. Okay. There we go. And then I need to get the trapdoors to cover that stuff up, the blackstone in place. Okay, so the blackstone is here. Oops, that's not blackstone. Okay, and actually, again, I'm doing these at 2 block high, so yeah, gonna need a lot more. Fortunately, 1, I have a stone cutter, and 2, there isn't any special tax on that. Unlike stairs. Of course, stone cutters are great. They get rid of the stairs tax. Very happy about that. Said I really wish I could use the stone cutter on wood, but oh, why did I jump that high? Because I still had the jump buff on from the beacons over there. All right, cool. So great. Okay, so I'm going to need, I think, just 2 more, right? So, yeah, just 2 more. Well, that's convenient. And let's see, so the fences go in. Just open them for my own convenience. All right. Cool. So I got enough of those. So I just need to get the slabs now. Or slabs, the trapdoors. But I only need 2, so that makes it easy. All right, so we'll just hop and hop and hop and hop and hop. Hop, 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 hop. cool. All right, so those things are going to go there. I need to get the ceiling in. And then I can do whatever I'm going to do for the roof. Okay, cool. And then the next thing I'll need to do is get take those out. Yeah, and then I need to figure out what's happening for the ramp up this way and the front of the building and all of that fun stuff. So, okay, so I think let's go ahead and just continue this across this way. And then the other thing I get to figure out, which is fine. Ooh, that's the wrong material. That's dark oak. Well, okay, I'll just fix that right now. Okay. All right, so I think I'll bring this up this way too. Okay, I'll need to, I think I've got some more spruce logs down there, which is great. All right, so the idea here is that these come in this way. Which I don't have any more, but that's the idea. Okay, so they'll go there. Throw that top up on that. And then I need to figure out what's happening with the outside walls and this ramp, which obviously is going to have to be back this way. Now, I suppose what I could... No. I was thinking what I could do is run the ramp over that side, but I kind of want to leave this area over here to put in another building, perhaps. I don't have one marked out, but I think I do want to put in another building or perhaps a gate into this castle here. So that little fort. So, you know, not do that. And this is going to need I think a wall's going to need to come out so you don't see this color. Okay, I think that's going to make some sense. All right, spruce. Excellent. All right, so let's just... okay, so just pop this up this way. All right, so what is that, 91? Okay, so 91, 91. Great. Okay, so now that's got that blue there. Maybe what I'll do is let's do that way. Maybe I'll put a little bit of something here so I can let the glowstone do its thing. I mean, I could block it off too. I mean, I'll decide, figure that out. But for now, we'll just leave that blue there and it'll be great. Right? Sure. Blue concrete is wonderful. It's pretty and blue. It's not fuzzy and blue, like some monsters on Sesame Street, but you know, that's okay. All right. So I actually happen to have a whole bunch of slabs here, so wonderful. All right, so let's get up here and finish this. So I kind of think I want to bring this over this way. I don't know that it's actually going to be that important, but go ahead and do that. And that's dark oak. That's going to have to come out too. Place that with spruce. But I'm going to leave it until I figure out what's actually happening with the front of this building. Right? Which seems like a reasonable thing to do. Alright, so let's go ahead and hop up this way. Alright. That's a block. Alright, so this is going to come this way. Hang on, I got to take my sweater off. It is getting a touch warm. Or I'm getting a touch warm. One of the two. Yeah. Is it hot in here, or is it just me? See, and that the resounding laughter you hear on the internet is fat guy thinks he's hot. Film at 11. Yee. Okay, so get all this stuff in. All right. Now, I'm going to leave this open for a minute. I might do a little bit of something in the top of that. Not entirely sure what, but for now, let's just leave it. What I could do, for example, is I could put in some sea lanterns or some glowstone up top here. And then fill these walls completely with blue and still have the light there that I want. Right? Okay, so let's go ahead. Just slide this all the way over this way. Okay, that block, I have no, I would say I have no words, and I really don't. Those were just totally wrong and just not right, which is, I think, the definition of wrong last time I checked. The other definition of not right is left. For those of you who are trying to figure out, these types of things at home, hopefully this has been the educational portion of the stream and it doesn't hurt too badly. Okay. Unlike those educational shows I remember watching as a kid, it's like, oh yes, we're educational, which was another word for boring, which on the other hand, maybe is a word to describe the stream. I don't know. All right, so let's get this ceiling in. Uh-oh. This goes over here. Okay, how am I doing? I am out. I have quite a bit left to do, so let's go get some more. Fortunately, I have a lot of stone. Okay, so let's brickificate all of that. Let's do that much. I don't know if I need more, I can do more, but let's start there. All right, so let's see. So I'm kind of excited. I got some time off next week, which will be fun. Some errands I got to run though, which is less fun. But then again, it could be fun. Sometimes errands are fun if they also include a side trip to pick up something delicious. That's always fun. I have thoughts. I can't remember what they are, but I have them. All right, so I'm going to bring this across this way. Now it's going to end up, I think, fairly dark in those stables, so I'm going to have to do something about that. But he's okay. I have spruce logs. I do. Awesome. Okay. Now, obviously, this roof is dark too, so whatever happens up here happens. We're just not going to tell anybody about it. It's just going to be a secret that. All right, so how's the lights? Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. In the stables, we're fine. Out in the center, it's just dark. All right, so that means I'm going to have to run. Okay. That means I'm going to have to run some lights in the middle. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I can totally do that. It's a thing that can be done. Speaking of things that can be done, I also need to figure out the outside of the building. And yeah, so what do I want to do? Now, tried these. Oh, maybe I'll try the back command. There we go. That's better. Oh, that's what I needed was stone. Stone. I remember you. You're the thing that's in this box over here. All right, so stone. Now I could do this in a couple of ways, I suppose, because I've got plenty of room here. So because of the way I designed this, I actually have room. I could throw in lights underneath the, and, you know, throw stone carpet over it, or, you know, anything along those lines, right? I do need this to come that way. Okay. Right, so I can do any of those types of things. So that's going to go there. Let's take all this granite out. Okay, and I want to run some stone brick coming here. This is the edge of the road. That at least needs to be stone brick. Said I haven't convinced myself one way or another if I should have the brick underneath all of the walls here for the stables or not. Okay, but that's going to come this way. Okay. Now I do need to do the back wall, I need to do the outside walls, and I need to figure out what's happening up for the ramp. Now I sort of want to make it a sort of a gentle ramp. Oops. It's because it's horses, right? They don't need to go up stairs. But if I make it like smooth stone, that might be good. Now this in here, it's 3 blocks wide. I'm just gonna throw this granite here just as a placeholder, because it's definitely not the block I want to have here. Okay, so that's going to be a wall, right? If I run a wall this way to cover up, or I could have something that includes it, but this is sort of a medieval fantasy build, so I don't want to get too modern with the decor. One could argue the painted stripes, it might be a little bit modern, but they had paint, so it's not like anything too crazy there. Okay, so that's going to be at that block. So I need to, if I want this to be 3 wide, that's going to have to come that way. Okay. Cool. Now what I could do here is I could terraform this so it comes dirt up here. So I am thinking of building this leather worker over here. So that could be a thing. But let's start with some stone slabs. Okay, now let's actually maybe drop off some of this wood so that I've got inventory space. There we go. Now let's craft up some stone slabs. And that's not going to be nearly enough, but it'll be good to at least get started. Okay, so if I bring this down like this. Okay. All right, so the top level is the one I want. But yeah. other issues. So let's go and just bring this down. All right, so come on, you can do it. You can do it. Success. And actually, that's about. It's not bad, in fact. You know what's really cool though? When your stairs actually go up. Okay, having them go flat is great. I suppose if you're having trouble going up, like if you're on a Stairmaster and you just can't deal with the hill, and you just make it go flat. Okay, that's a thing that can happen. Sure. Okay, so that's going to come out. It's going to take out. This is going to end up taking out like every other block because of the way slabs work. But that's fine. So this is going to come up this way. All right, so you ride your horse up this way, you park them, come on out, and then walk over to the bridge that doesn't exist yet, but that will take you over this tunnel into the restaurant over there. Right? That seems reasonable. Okay, so let's go ahead and just bring that this way a little bit more. Okay, so you know it's such a popular club. You know they've got to have extra parking, so you get a parking garage. You know, they totally had parking garages in fantasy worlds, I'm sure. So you know. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to run some brick across this way. Now I'm actually kind of tempted. Just going to take this out. Run this brick right down here like this. And it's going to stair step slowly. Okay. But it'll kind of come like that. All right, so now I don't know. I'm not totally convinced this is the way, but I don't have an Ugnaught constantly telling me that this is the way either. So you know, sometimes you just have to guess and hope for the best. Okay, so we've got ourselves a nice wide stairway. The road's coming that way, so I might take this off. It's going to depend a little bit. I'm not going to take the stairs off, but I might actually turn them or deal with a little bit coming out this way, because that's actually quite a ways. Yeah, and that, of course, goes out quite a ways, in part because I've got this landing up here, right? All right, let's come take this tree out. And, oh yeah, I should probably harvest these. Oops, hey, let's do it with the shears so I can actually pick them up. Okay, put it all fairly close. Great. All right, this thing needs to go. It may not want it, but it needs to. I'm not sure how many trees exist that actually want to be cut down, but I'm sure these are some of them. Okay, so we'll throw the leaves in there. Yeah, that's what I thought. I had a little oak going on there too, but okay, cool. Okay, so yeah, if this hill comes out, is that going to be wide enough? I don't know. That's a definite question. That is a question I do not have an answer to. Will that be wide enough? Yeah. Well, it depends. It really depends. It's gonna, because I think, let's come over this way for a minute. Brave the darkness. Okay, so it looks like this level, or maybe the level below it. At this level, or one block down, is going to be the actual road bed. So if it's down this way, I'd even need to bring those stairs down. I have to bring them down one more level anyway, so that's going to be too much. Now what I can do, I guess, yeah, I could push them back, but not really. Not really. So this staircase is not going to work. I'm going to have to do a little bit more of something else. All right. Taking off my watch to look. The accessories are slowly falling off. It's getting late at night, and no, my watch was just starting to irritate my wrist, but it was just in the way. Oops, where am I? Okay. It's like one of these buttons will get me back to my bed. There we go. So typing, not my strong suit. Also sliding in my chair. It's a reasonable chair, other than I think being a little small for me. It's a reasonable chair. But yeah, okay. So this is not going to work this way. Okay, so if I've got road bed, so down, well, it could actually be on this one. It should be fine. In fact, if I run this way, I could still put the shop underneath it. I run the shop in sort of up against that wall. That would work. Okay, so don't know why I wanted to fly there, but apparently. Okay, so let's say I do it this way. Okay, bring this down this way. Now, okay, come on down. You're the next contestant on the stairs. Go all the way to the floor. Okay, so if this is going to come to here, I guess I should do this. This is the first step in the, hey, get rid of the road. Okay, now remember that whole I should gather up all of those leaves? Yeah, apparently I'm going to forget about that right now. Alright, so this comes down this way. Alright, so let's see how wide that is. That's actually not too bad. If I were to take the staircase out, drop it in there, yeah, and then I'll have my nice little shop coming this way, and that will work better. Okay. Cool. Got it. Got it. Of course, it might be easier to do this from the top, but when has easy ever come into my plans as I've built things? Very rarely. I'm just going to start doing this. Did I make it harder for myself? Yes. Yes, I did. Welcome to my life. Okay. So, also, part of my life, itching. It's a thing. Don't recommend it. Honestly, if you don't have to itch, you don't feel that itchiness in your life, that's a good thing. Okay, now, go. On the plus side, I've got a new mouse ordered. So that's exciting. So I'll be able to replace this one that has the weird drift issues. And I know it's the mouse. You know, I've replaced it. It's not this specific mouse, it's the brand of mouse. Because I've had multiple mice on this machine that have not had this issue. But this Logitech, oops, that's wrong. This Logitech mouse is just twitchy. Normally I like Logitech. They make good stuff typically, but this mouse is not one of those things that I consider their best product. Okay, so... and they might work on another computer, but they definitely do not work on mine, so... okay, so yeah, so we'll bring the staircase this way. And again, this is where the fantasy comes in, right? It's fantasy medieval, not actual medieval, because I don't think they actually would have built multiple level stables, but that's okay. I don't mind. So let's grab a few torches first of all. Come on. I can click. I can click. All right. Double check that. Oh, there we go. Second. That was the button I hit. All right. Okay, yeah, so in the stables, we're good. We're fine. No problems there. Just the center line is going to be an issue in both. Okay. I do want to try to keep things from spawning under the stairs. All right, so for now, let's just slap this down here. Okay, great. You know, don't you hate it when you accidentally peel a log? I mean, you don't have this... I don't have this problem with people. I don't accidentally peel people. But... yeah, apparently I'm going to accidentally peel logs. I don't know, do you accidentally peel people? Is that something you run into in your daily life? Like, you're just talking to somebody and suddenly you just peel all their skin off? I mean, if you do, let me know. Because that's really weird, and I think maybe you need to seek help. But, on the other hand, we'll try to stay far away from each other. Okay. This is a big building. I kind of like that. All right. Bigger than I was planning, but not that much bigger, really, when it comes down to it. Okay, so I can do a lot of stuff, looks like, with the front of this building. I don't want I want to leave the gap, because I don't want to have these walls, these blackstone brick walls. I don't want them to link up with anything else. Okay? Hold on a sec. I'm going to deal with them. I don't want them to link up with this and start causing, you know, bumpiness there. So, okay, so, which means I'll probably end up building the outside wall right along here. Okay, I don't know what that's going to look like, but it'll be there. All right, and then what I'll do is I'll hollow this out. In fact, let's do some of that now. Okay, so this is all going to come out here. And the idea is, as I said, this is going to be sort of a leather worker, sort of, no, this is the people running these stables, right? So we'll go with that sort of idea. That's the lore, that's the story, and that's what's going to inform our design of this, right? So as I come through here and build this building out, that's what this is. Okay, so we'll throw some light in there because, hey, darkness. All right, now. Okay, yeah, because that's not a bad size building, actually, especially if I start bringing it out this way a little bit. Yeah, that's not going to be bad at all. Okay. Oh, yeah, and I was talking about, block this off, maybe putting some fence along here as outside parking, right? You don't want to pay the cost for the insides, of course. This is now low enough. So I could, if I block this whole area off, so you can't just ride through here. Yeah, you ride in this way. I can still put the leather worker in there. So let's see, that's spruce. All right, so I'm looking at some form of wall here. Okay, I don't think it's going to be stone, but let's pretend it's stone for the moment. And what if I were to bring some logs down this way? Okay. All right, so I come this way. Yeah. That might make some sense. Let's go see. I think I've got more spruce logs in this box over here. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I do, and it's great. All right, so... yeah, so let's bring these down this way. Cool. Let me do a little bit of something with that there too. But that there thing is going to be there, and that and all there, and that and there. It's a thing that's that and there. But take that off. And let's run some spruce down this way too. There. These are the posts that are supporting the bridge. Excuse me. This is the cough and the thing in my throat that keeps me from speaking correctly. Yep, it is still there. All right. Cool. Okay, there we go. There's a bed there somewhere. Okay. Cool. So now we've got all of this nonsense. All right, so that's going to go there. This, I like this. So let's come in here. I'm going to take this out. Take that out. I'm going to run the concrete this way, or concrete, stone. I'm kind of treating it like concrete. Okay, so that's going to go that way, and I should probably grab some more of this. Okay, and just run some more stone brick right here. All right. In fact, I should try running this way as well. Yeah, I think this is going to work. Yeah. So, however this comes out, I'll probably bring the stone out this way just a little bit more. But yeah, this would make some sense. Yeah, so the road's going to come this way. You can come in here. I can put the shop here. Maybe a little bit coming out this way. Maybe ticket window right there so you can ride up. Pay your entrance fee. And then ride in. Pick your stable there. Or, you come across this way. So you ride on up and come in on this way. Get off your horse. And then you can either go this way into the restaurant, or walk on back down the ramp. And yeah, in fact, what I should do is put a little ticket counter thing up here, right? Because if you ride up that way, you're not riding underneath to talk to those people. So you talk to somebody here to get your parking ticket. You just tie it to your horse, and just leave it strapped to your saddle, right? And then you can come in and do the thing, right? Sure. Okay. Now, the good news is this is an odd number, so I can put some lamps or lanterns, or I can hang stuff in the middle of this, and it will be lovely, and it should then provide enough light so I don't have to worry about torch spam out here, right? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Let's say whatever happens to the front of this building, which will be a thing I haven't yet to figure out. Okay, cool. So this is kind of sort of doing okay. Now, here's where I'm running into issues. First off, this is dark oak and not spruce, so it needs to go away. Okay. Next, the road's going to go in that way, so I think I can bring this out to here. I think I can bring that out to here without causing too much pain and strife. Yeah, and that's going to put it... Of course, that's one over that way. Yeah, I'm going to have to do all sorts of fun design things here, which I don't know at all what that's going to look like. That's going to be an issue. For now, let's go and just take this out. Now, I suppose there's some angle things. I can't take out any of this concrete. That's got to be there. That's the parking stripe. This is the you are in lot purple versus being upstairs in lot blue, right? When you've got those types of things. Okay, now this is... Now there should be plenty of light because of all the glowstone. Yep, there is. That exists partly so that I've got some flexibility with the tunnel. Okay. Right, so this tunnel is here. This wall, right, this big ugly pile of dirt and stone, and this big ugly pile of dirt and stone, that's going to be replaced by something decorative. And I wanted to be able to come in a couple of blocks deep on either side to give it some depth and texture and things like that. So, right. Yeah, so that's the idea. Okay, well, shoot, I'm officially clueless. I'm going to have to think about this a bit because the building is fine. I'm going to just take out this. Right, I've got the insides. I just need to figure out what the heck is going on with the outsides of this thing. Okay, because it's there. I mean, that's what it is. It is there, and I just don't know what else to say. And I need to figure out some sort of roof. So, yeah, this is going to be a thing. 100% a thing is going to be here. Just what is the shape of that thing? I do not know. Okay. But see, the way I keep looking at this as it builds up, it's slipping into a modern design, which is weird because I never do modern designs. I'm so bad at that. Well, that is kind of where this is. Oops, that's up. Look, that's the sky. Yeah. I don't know. If you've got ideas, drop them in my Discord. Which here let me throw that in the chat because yeah, it's just I don't know. I don't know. I could do sort of a barn thing. I don't want to come out too much, but I do want to have enough separation from those walls that they don't get all blocky. Or blocky. Right, they don't bond to those things behind them. I think what I might want to do is get some brick. That might be an interesting thing. Just get some regular red brick. Build out some of this, some windows. I don't want to go full barn. That would be a little weird. Said I do want to cover up the concrete over there, probably there. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah. All right. Well, what I will do is I'm going to take some of this black stone and I'm just going to run this here like that because I don't want my my parking customers to accidentally fall off this, right? But that would be unfortunate for everybody. Now that might come out, probably will come out. Okay, but we'll just bring this way. All right. So let's go and just trim this hill back just a touch. All right, and then I think, oops, that was the wrong tool. Let's try this one. Okay, now let's try the right tool. And, you know, it turns out it goes a lot faster when you use the right tool. I know there are a few of you out there who are probably shocked at this, but no, that is the case. So if you're looking for a way to speed up your diggy time or any of that, try using the right tools. Okay? Real simple, real basic, but it works. Okay? Okay, so yeah, and I could put some lanterns coming up on the sides of those. That could be, yeah, just I could just set lanterns on there if I wanted to, but there are other options I can play with too. So yeah, okay. All right, let's grab this spruce. I'm going to bring some logs in right under here. Okay, it's right there. Yeah, just an extra level of support, you know, holding that up. Yeah. And so this is gonna, the path will continue this way. All right, so you're right in on this, and you're in there. Yeah, so I can kick this back out that way. I can even build it out this way, let that be sort of the roof, which would be fine, totally fine. Just come out this way and then set up, you know, leather worker, and you know, that's the shop. You know, that's fine. I just have to figure out what to do with this wall, because that is really, really ugly. All right, well, I think that's a problem for another day because it is getting on about time for me to stop. But hokey smoke, it's like, I don't know. Now, so I could come out here. I could come in with a stone brick, but the brick might be a little bit too much, especially because I'm using the gray for the floor, right? So I may want to come in actually with a lot of some different woods. So I was thinking of just using some red brick as well. Okay. Well, all of those are options. Don't know how good of options they are, but they are options. So, great. Okay, well, I guess we'll figure this out eventually. One of these days, it will be figured out. I mean, soon, I hope. Anyway, I do want to thank all of you for joining me, participating, watching, chatting, all of those fun things. And for the new follower, Blue Cross, thank you so much. Y'all are super awesome. I also do have a Patreon that you can subscribe at patreon.com/musicforgaming for exclusive content and all sorts of fun stuff like that. So be sure to check that action out. You can also follow me on the socials. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, join the Discord, all that fun stuff. So trust me, it's fun. We sometimes chat about things. All right, so let's see. There are a couple of us. Let's see if there's anyone around to raid. We're a small group, so there may not be, but oh, JMO's up and going. JMO's fun. So let's see what he's up to, because he's just about done with his build, that big castle build he's been doing. So let's go jump over there and just see what. Yeah, it looks like he's putting the finishing touches on that guy. So we'll go ahead and raid JMO. And next stream is Thursday, 6 p.m. Mountain Time, and then Saturday at 7:30 in the morning Mountain Time. So be sure to check that action out. Share all the love with JMO, and until next time, be excellent to each other. And this is Music for Gaming signing off.